This week's feast,
Minecraft Cake, Part 2.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Feast to Fiction, where we make your favorite fictional foods into a reality. Today, we're doing something very special, right, Ashley?
Yes, we are revisiting an old feast that I hope you guys will never go back and watch ever again.
ever again. That's right. One of the very first videos we ever upload to this channel, the Minecraft cake, the iconic cake with the brown around the base, the white on top, and the little red dots. We are making it again today, but 80 times better.
There are so many improvements to this cake. Guys, this is 6 years in the making.
That's right.
You know, it is kind of nostalgic and makes me feel a little warm and fuzzy inside just to see how far we have come.
Yeah,
okay? The video
I agree.
is cringeworthy. Okay, I'm really embarrassed that how many people have seen it?
Over 10 million.
Okay, I'm really embarrassed about that fact.
We heard you in the comments too, you
Yes.
wanted less fondant, so we're here to address that
Yep.
and make a cake that is so delicious and so good looking.
So we're ready, guys. We're ready to bring it to you right here, right now.
Without further ado, let's get baking.
It's time to level up this Minecraft cake, so we're going to make a delicious cookies and cream batter so the texture and look is just like the soil in the game. Start by blending your Oreos together and set them aside. Now combine your dry ingredients of flour, salt, and baking soda and mix together. And since this is the second go around on this recipe, we're mixing together with not one, but 2 rainbow whisks. In a mixing bowl or stand mixer, cream together your butter and sugar until it is light and fluffy, scraping down the sides when necessary. Add in your eggs one at a time on a low speed and then your vanilla extract. Once combined, alternate adding in small batches of your dry mixture and buttermilk until the batter is smooth with no lumps. Pour in your crushed Oreos and keep mixing until it's all evenly distributed. Check it out, we're using these same pans from 6 years ago. Prepare them by cutting parchment paper to fit across the bottom and then spray down all the sides. Pour out your batter into the pan and use a spatula to spread it out as evenly as possible, and let this bake in an oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. You're going to be making 4 of these in total. Let's move on to our homemade icing. Combine confectioner's sugar and salt with egg whites and continue beating until creamy. Then add in your butter, 2 tablespoons at a time, letting it mix until the butter is fully incorporated. Then pour in vanilla extract and continue mixing for another 10 minutes. Now it's time to assemble the cake. Use a leveler or knife to cut off the tops and flatten the cakes, and use your frosting as a glue in between each layer and stack each cake on top, flipping them on each layer so that you can keep it as flat as possible. After the final layer, cover the entire cake with your frosting as even as you can. You're going to need to do a couple of layers, so put it in the fridge in between the different coatings and take your time and work your way around and make it as smooth as possible. Now we said we would use less fondant, but we still want to make this look as clean and as precise, so here's what we're gonna do. Roll out red fondant and use square cookie cutters or a knife to make large squares and smaller ones. If they're uneven, you can use 2 straight edges, like knives, to carefully shape them into the perfect squares. You'll need 4 large squares and 6 small squares total, but feel free to make more just in case. Prepare the side panels of the cake by measuring them out based on your cake pan size and cut it out. Use this paper, put it on top of some pre-colored brown fondant, and cut out 4 walls. Now work around the cake, placing these walls on one by one and trimming any excess edges off so it all sits flush together. Finally, place your red squares on top based on the pixel art for the Minecraft cake, and you're all set. Voila, the Minecraft cake, redone after 6 years and looking tastier and smoother than ever. This new method uses the least amount of fondant that we could muster while keeping the aesthetic of the shapes as perfect as possible. We're so grateful to all of you for giving us the chance to redo something as iconic as this cake, and we hope we did it justice this time around. So let us know in the comments below what you think. And check out that cross section. This looks amazing.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. What a difference 6 years makes. We were watching the old video earlier.
It was cringeworthy. Feel free not to check it out.
Yeah, don't, because this is the new updated version that
Yeah.
you're gonna wanna watch instead. Now look at these 4 layers of cookies and cream. The
Wow.
Oreo bits. I love Oreo.
This beats store-bought icing any day, doesn't it?
Any day, this icing is nuts.
Man, I know you guys are really proud of us. We're proud of us too.
I'm proud of you. You did all the hard work being the cake master,
Oh, thanks, Wim.
cake boss.
It was quite the collaborative effort. 6 years of training on both of our behalves to bring you the updated version.
Yeah.
The version that's actually worth something. Because
It-
it is from scratch. The only thing that is not from scratch is the fondant, but we didn't have to color it, so it
Yeah.
seems like it's a lot less chemically.
If you want to actually eat the fondant when you eat this thing, be our guest. But I'm not. It's there
Right.
for decoration.
Who doesn't want more icing on a cake?
Yeah. This is a showstopper, party-ending cake. You bring this sucker anywhere, no one's gonna stop talking about it.
Yes. And once they cut it open, look how pretty it is.
It's so pretty.
So it never stops. The fun never stops.
The fun don't stop till the cake is gone. Any of you out there that actually end up making this cake, send us a message, a tweet, a picture, a Facebook link, an
Yes.
Instagram message. We will promote the heck out of it because this was an undertaking, and if any of you out there are brave enough to do it, then big props to you. If you have a recipe that you want us to do, leave it in the comments below. Don't forget to also follow both Ashley and I on our social medias.
Yeah, do that.
Instagram, Ashley's posting all sorts of cute pictures with Sawyer, as well as your new blog projects.
Yeah. And Jimmy has way too many things to count. You guys gotta catch him on the social media to keep up with it.
Yeah, and at Feast of Fiction on Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. Make
Yes.
sure you follow us. We're also doing giveaways all the time. We gave away Tamagotchis this year. We've given away a cheeseburger backpack. We gave away Anchor speakers, Google Homes, Blu-rays of Coco, and many more. We have an entire year ahead of us, so please make sure you follow us across all those channels. That's the only way you're gonna know how to win and also be entered to win. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We hope you appreciated our repeat offender. I do not have to cringe anymore at that video.
No.
Because this is what's up. And if you noticed, we don't have to do any more icing edge to hide any imperfections, as I said back 6 years ago.
That's why
There
we did
is
that.
no
Oh,
icing
right.
on the
Yeah,
sides,
that's right.
as
It's
you
just
can
a
see.
pure cake. Beautiful.
Yes.
Good job, Ash.
Good job, Win.
Yeah, we did. All right, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.